What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today in this video we're going to be talking about the top 10 must-have players in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Now, these are not going to be the top of the top cards because a lot of the best cards in the game are actually the limited edition cards, but we will talk about a lot of the top-end cards. Some of them might actually be the best player in their position. There's going to be no LTDs on this list, so let's talk about card number 1. The first card we're talking about is Tyreek Hill's aka Cheetah card. This is just the champion version. Taking a look at his stats, he's 5'10", 191 pounds. He's got 88 speed, 86 short route running, 85 medium, and 88 deep route running, which is all above 85, which is the thresholds when it comes to wide receivers route running until you get into the 90s. He also has 86 spin, 87 juke move, 87 change of direction. This card is one of the best wide receivers in the entire game. He's also not going to be the last wide receiver we will have on this list. He does come with persistent and some of the other basic abilities, but he also does have outside apprentice if you can get that activated, spin cycle, rack him up. I think rack him up is actually not too bad. I've used it a couple times. It seems like it's fine, but to be honest with you, the 88 speed on a Tyreek Hill, and if you can get a Dolphins theme team, he can go up to 89 speed, which is very comparable to his LTD card, which is 1.2 million. This card is 180,000 coins. Let's get to the next card. The next card we're going to be talking about is this 87 overall Night Train Lane. Taking a look at his stats, he is 6'1", 194 pounds with 88 speed, 87 man coverage, 85 zone, 84 press. He's also got good stats after the interception or after the catch. 84 spin, 84 juke, as well as 88 change of direction. This card is also only 269,000 coins, which is actually a ridiculous price for how good this card is because he should be way more expensive. He's one of the best corners in the game, if not the best corner outside of the LTD cards. He does have one of the basic abilities, but he also does come with Pick Artist for 1 AP, and that starts on. So if you're tired of dropping interceptions, the Night Train Lane is your guy. He also has inside trade if you want to run man coverage. So overall, this is a really solid corner. And for his price of 269,000 coins, you have to pick him up. A lot of the other skill positions kind of have a little bit more speed, and corner for some reason is a spot that is lacking. So having 88 speed just before we have Most Feared in a couple weeks is going to be the move. So I'd highly recommend this Night Train Lane card. For 400,000 coins, we're going to be talking about Junior Seau's 88 overall Legends card. He is 6'3", 255 pounds at middle linebacker. He has 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 87 tackling, 85 block shed. So if you want to run him as a pass rusher, you could, or just use him as your user because you could use the block shed on run plays. He also has 87 hit power. The zone, honestly, could be a lot better. So this is a card that you actually probably want a user just due to the fact that his zone coverage is low. But he does have 82 change of direction. This is a card that you can user, and that's kind of where I'd actually recommend using him. Of course, you could pass rush him if you want to in like the run game situation, but he does come with abilities, which is kind of why I'm actually recommending him. I mean, he's got Secure Tackler. The main reason you would actually use this card, though, is for the Lurker. He gets spectacular catch animations. Now, obviously, middle linebackers do jump this year, so Lurker isn't really as must-have as it used to be, but having Lurker on a middle linebacker at this point in the year is honestly really good, and having 87 speed, really fast user card. Highly recommend picking up this middle linebacker if you do need a linebacker or a user in general. The next card on this list is Devon Achane. He's about 300,000 coins in Madden 25, and this is the best running back in the game. I know we just got Dickerson, but Devon Achane, he's the fastest running back in the game, which means he's essentially the best running back in the game. He's 5'9", 188 pounds, so a little bit on the lighter side, but he does have 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 change of direction, 88 break tackle, also has 88 spin and juke move. But here's the best part about this card. If you actually add in one of the breakout badges, he goes up to 90 speed and 90 acceleration. There's no running back that is anywhere near Devon Achane's speed. I've used this card multiple times. I've actually pulled this card as a B&D on my side account. He's the best running back, and honestly, you need to have this card. Spin cycle, running back apprentice, so if you want to use hot routes that you wouldn't get, such as like the Texas routes, even some of the crossing routes, and I think even a wheel route, I'm pretty sure is also in the additional hot routes, which is nice, and also jukebox. Wouldn't really recommend that too much, but honestly, this card is ridiculous. If you're in the need for a running back, then Devon Achane is definitely your guy. The next card on this list for 400,000 coins is strong safety Jair Brown. He's 5'11", 202 pounds. He's got 87 speed, 90 acceleration, which is the fastest acceleration in the game, I'm pretty sure. He also has 90 pursuit, as well as 88 man, 88 zone, 89 hit power, and also 90 change of direction. This card is one of the craziest looking strong safeties we have, and of course, just like the Devon Achane, you could actually get his speed up to 88 and his acceleration up to 91, which would have him as the fastest card with acceleration, at least at 91 acceleration, which is the fastest. Now, he does come with abilities. He's got Pick Artist, mid-zone KO, so if you want to start using KOs, which people say KOs are a little bit on the nerf side, having mid-zone KO, it gets you the reactions, and it's also going to get you the knockout if the ball is close to you, or at least the receiver. So I would highly recommend the strong safety. Of course, him being 5'11" is a little bit concerning because this year you can actually kind of throw the high ball, so you could actually moss some of the shorter players in the game. But if you use Jair Brown last year, his Super Bowl card, he played really good, and I wouldn't expect anything less of this card to play good in this year. And if you have mid-zone KO, then the height isn't going to matter. The second he touches somebody, they're going to drop the ball anyways. One of the best strong safeties in the game. I'd honestly just use him in coverage, but if you want to, you could technically user him with the mid-zone KO. For 109,000 coins, we're going to be talking about the Maserati Marvin Harrison AKA card. He is 6'3", 209 pounds at wide receiver. He's got 87 speed, 85 short route running, 85 medium, 87 deep route running. So he hits all the route running thresholds. He's got 87 speed, which is one of the fastest when it comes to the wide receivers. He's also got 87 change of direction, 82 spin, 85 juke move. Overall, this is a solid wide receiver, and anytime I play a game, I still come up against this Marvin Harrison, which is why you have to have him on your team. He's one of the best wide receivers. He also gets the AKA double me on for 3 plays. So if you want to take a chance at trying to moss some players, then this Marvin Harrison can definitely go ahead and do that for you, but it is 3 AP, so it is a little bit on the expensive side. But having the good height, good route running, 87 speed, this is a must-have card. For 160,000 coins, we're going to be talking about the vintage champion Mean Joe Green. This Mean Joe Green is one of the few cards in the game that actually gives me problems, and taking a look at his stats, so he's 6'4", 275 pounds, so he's got a good height and weight at defensive tackle, but he has 81 speed, which is one of the fastest defensive tackles in the game. He's also got 84 acceleration, 85 block shed, 87 power move, 80 finesse move, so he could actually kind of use the finesse move just a little bit there. Now, not only does he have good stats, let's take a look at his abilities. Number one, he gets persistent for 1 AP, so if you want to run that, you could, but he gets AKA double or nothing on for 4 plays for 1 AP. It's going to give you better pass rushing, and double or nothing seems to be a decent ability this year. Mean Joe Green is going to dominate on the defensive side of the ball on that D line. He's going to get crazy sheds. He's going to stop people in the run game. He also has AKA run stuffer, so if you need help stopping the run, even though the run game is honestly a bit weak this year anyways, then you do have that option for 1 AP. But he's going to get to the QB. He's going to stop the run. I don't know what else you really need from a defensive tackle. You can even probably run him at D end, and he'll probably still be really good. For 200,000 coins, we're going to be talking about Sean Taylor's free safety card. He's 6'2", 220 pounds. He's got 87 speed, 80 acceleration, 80 man coverage, which honestly is actually a little high considering Sean Taylor in Madden never gets good man coverage on his first card. He has 85 zone coverage, which hits the threshold, as well as 88 hit power. So a tall, physical, free safety, as well as 86 change of direction and good after the interception stats with the 84 spin and 85 juke move. As for abilities, there's honestly nothing too special there. I guess if you want to run maybe like recuperation or something, I guess you could. But he does get some X factors such as pick artist, short route KO, medium route KO. Of course, I'm pretty sure you have to actually activate these in game. But this Sean Taylor card, really good. You can play him up top at free safety, or what I would actually do is user this card. I've used him in the past, and having a guy like Paul Krause playing free safety and then using Sean Taylor with the good speed and good height and the good physical stats is honestly the move with this card. Now, if you don't have a good free safety, highly recommend taking this Sean Taylor. He's going to get the job done. One of the best free safeties in the entire game. For 300,000 coins, we're going to be talking about Dalton Kincaid's Breakouts card. He's 6'4", 240 pounds, so good height and weight at tight end. He's got 87 speed, which is one of the fastest tight ends in the game. He's got 88 short route running, 87 medium, He also has 85 deep route running, so he hits all of the thresholds when it comes to being a receiver in this game. But here's the best part. He goes up to 88 speed and 86 acceleration. He's one of the fastest tight ends in the entire game with 88 speed now. There is a new Kyle Pitts if you have been playing the head-to-head ranked mode that will be coming very soon. But Dalton Kincaid, he honestly matches up quite well with that card, other than the fact that Pitts is 6'6", but he does come with some other abilities such as armbar, mid and elite, matchup nightmare, and of course the other two basic ability buckets. But overall, one of the best tight ends in the game, and for being a card that is not an LTD and has a good price to actually buy, then for the value of this card, Dalton Kincaid, he's up there. The next card on this list is left outside linebacker, 88 overall, Kayvon Thibodeau. He is 6'5", 258 pounds. He's got 86 speed at 90 acceleration, which you can get that acceleration up to 91, which will be tied with Jair Brown. He also has 87 block shed, 88 power move, 76 finesse move, which honestly is a little bit less to be desired, but he is a actual power rusher as his archetype. If you use the breakout badge, he gets up to 87 speed and 91 acceleration. As for abilities, he gets secure tackler for 2 AP. We don't really have any like X Factor running backs, so having secure tackler isn't really the most needed at the moment, but he does get no outsiders if you want to help stop the run. Overall, this Kayvon Thibodeau is one of the best cards in the game. I wouldn't recommend using him because obviously his change of direction's a little low. If you wanted to, you could, because he does have the 91 acceleration and 87 speed, but I would honestly just let him be an outside linebacker, use him in blitz situations, and as a pass rusher in general, this is one of the best left outside linebackers in the entire game. But with that being said, guys, if you guys did like this video, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this top 10 must-have cards list in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Are there any cards you think that I left off? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.